Hi, everyone. This is segment number 3. We are going to take you into some of your leaders updates. So leaders, get your notebook, get your calendars, and we are going to plan to goal achieve and to open the doors of October as we end our final segment here of working with our September to remember and moving into Rocktober. So let me get back to our slideshow. As again, Jackie so graciously shared, we ended with our Galaxia in segment number 2. Again, really getting this message out. These are your slides from your business training segment that Jafra had for you all. Great opportunity to send these pictures to your team today. Get them now while they're hot so that they can again have them for the full month of October, November, and December with all the fun, flirty, futuristic eyes look that are out there. As we also are tracking and trending, you heard Rosa in segment 1 about recognition. You heard Jackie before we started recording. She said she's never seen so many $400 months of her consultants ever. And so I just want to share what Jackie also shared before we recorded, that she's really watching daily and doing recognition while it's happening, encouraging people to get to the 400. She's done Facebook Live, she's messaging, she's reaching out to them, and she said it's finally catching on for them to see all the benefits of why $400 each month is the key, and her numbers are just raging into $400. She's never seen that happen, but she's worked to really message and follow up every day with her team to be the VIPs, focusing on 400. So again, this is a huge thing today. If you had someone in August, we want to have them in September. They're already 2 out of 3 months done to entering the club. You will see in your October action tomorrow, the club VIP welcome pack. It's beautiful. So they're going to thank you for encouraging them to be a part of the VIP club. Look at anyone who has any orders this month or said they're going to order. Let's follow up today to make sure they're at 400, especially all new consultants as well. So I wanted to bring you in our leader segment. I shared earlier, I have this really unique opportunity. You're going to have this slide, so don't worry about the words. I did it like a note page for you, not to have you read it today. So sit back and just listen, but you will see this slide when I send you the slides. I went to a segment called The Juice. It is for employees of direct selling companies. While I was in Utah with Jackie Elves and all of the great leaders out there and our ambassador, Vicki Hacking, and I had the privilege to go to a networking breakfast, that luck of the day, let me call it that. And a friend of mine who works for another direct selling company was going. And I went to a seminar that for an hour, they talked about the changes, which we've been doing every month all year, talking about policies and procedures, the changes in direct selling. You're going to see in October, your online earning opportunity guide changes and has changed. Remember the red book? It's a little different now, and you're going to see that online coming in October. So Jafra's had to change everything we put in pictures, everything that we say about the income opportunity. So I wanted to give you a one-page top tips. Here were my learnings. There is a momentum happening in direct sales right now. You've been hearing for a few years the gig economy, the side hustle, that gig economy has been the rage. It's been going on for a few years. So what's happened now, to our benefit, this gig movement, the gig economy all over the stock market came because of Uber, Lyft, all these drivable businesses where they can work for themselves, turn their app on when they want to work. Etsy and Pinterest, 2 other places for people to warehouse their products. I'm seeing direct selling companies just going to Pinterest or Etsy as their new platform, and they're just going online. So these are some of those new ones who didn't quite make it in the way that we did. So you're going to see a lot of change. That's what's caused this momentum. But the best part is that direct sales is now known in the marketplace and is known as a justifiable, strong choice. They respect it. They see it as brilliant. What is a gig? A gig is to be in business with minimum effort. That's that stream of income maybe we said years ago. It's no longer quite called that. It's a gig movement time. That's why make up being a door entry to just talk. And hey, you know what? Same thing with a guy. Here it is, it's $72, or you can start with a business instead. Because the key words for the ultimate gig today is 3 keywords: flexibility, which you'll see in this first paragraph here. Flexibility, freedom, and rewards. The key goal, the new words, 2 words, it's not new, but it's hitting the rage market, is passive income. Passive income is known from your college kids, your high school kids, to now it's moving into the retirees' words. It is income resulting from cash flow received on a regular basis, requiring minimal to no effort by the recipient to maintain it. That's where people invested in real estate. They invest in stock market, right? So when you look here, let me take you down here. It also houses something called tax benefits. I really want you to feel confident with sponsoring, your posting, setting up business tabletops. It's the gig, ultimate gig time, and it's passive income. So I researched it for you to understand. There's 4 ways people produce income. Remember, it used to be all the different streams of income. This is what it is. There's linear and versus residual. So when you have linear income, there's no leveraging your time. You go to work and you get paid. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. That's an employee. You can be self-employed and own your own company, but if you only have you again, the problem is you again only have you to depend on. So if you're a Jaffa consultant and you don't work, you don't get paid, right? If you own a little watch repair business and you don't go to work, you don't get paid. So that is here on the left, where time is how you get paid. But wait, this is residual or passive income. A business owner, look at the wealth. Being an employee, only 5% get wealthy. Self-employed, 95% of our population is self-employed. Isn't that crazy? But again, you're cut because of your clock. When you own a business and you have people working with you, you now have the leverage of 95% of wealth comes from this. 95%. If you're going to work for yourself, again, only 5% get wealthy. If you're just going to be a single person, meaning working with time, only 5% get wealthy at a job, 95 self-employed. Here's reverse. When you own a business where you can influence people, as Rosa taught us in her focus, to do, but to teach, and then to teach them and multiply. That's why direct sales is the healthiest gig and passive income option in the marketplace. Lyft and Uber is not, right? They get this. Pinterest and Etsy, they get what they have because it's based on them again. Direct sales is the passive income marketplace because you can build people, and that builds multiple ways of income. 95% of passive income wealth will come from our type of a model. There's also investing, right? They can invest in a house, they can invest in stock market, but it's only 5% of wealth of population. So the money works for you, but it's not dependable. The key is right here, people working with you. That is why, starting with the team of 4 right away. So they're earning 11 to 18% on their product packs and on their orders the rest of their life. It's not wait till you know how to sell, do parties, figure it out. Just join with your team of 4 and start that 11% passive income right away. Now, who do you know that? Here were the needs of the marketplace. Millennials. I even watched a TV show on this today. It's all over. Oh my gosh. So the 3 P's are for the millennials. They love to be in a community of people. They want to have purpose in their life. They rely on self-employment for that, and they want a path. Hello, we have 8 steps to the top. So they want that. When you take a look at retirees, they're looking for meaning. They still want income. They want a company with integrity. I'm sorry, you can't get better than a 63-year-old story. And they want to be a part of a community. Your millennials have a high expectation of someone caring about them and online communities, toolkits, presents, and products. Exactly what Jackie brought us. And we give them so much with that free website, free training in the region, free training in the market, you training them, and a community of support. A national conference will have them at hello. So look at the age brackets, just like makeup from 17 to 77. Here's the trends of what people are looking for. These are the words that are out there, from flexibility, freedom, rewards, to the purpose of what they're looking for. So I wanted to I had a little bit of legalism at this meeting because they're really, the FTC, we've had a lot of different trainings on this already, but I wanted to bring it back. Remember, be careful of your story, because it might be your experience, but it's not experience of a typical starting consultant, nor is it the whole truth. What does that mean? So we can't sell what's possible, the pipe, the sky dream. It's kind of a joke when in the marketplace today, there's called inferred income. When you're posting the Lamborghini and bikini lifestyle. Oh, look at the lifestyle of the rich and famous. Not. You can't do that. You will see us. We've taken that out of our brochures as well. Now, if we earn a trip with Jafra, then that's a fact. It's a program or a reward program. That's just a fact that when you do, you get. But it's not like, oh, I love my life. Look at all my vacations because of Jafra. That's not true. That's inferring that your income is paying for that. And we can't make explicit income claims. So I just grabbed from this meeting a couple of things to keep reminding you, and we'll continue training. If I can do it, you can do it. That's not always true either, right? Not everybody can. And that's, again, inferring too many things that aren't necessarily true. You can't say I had a $1,000 party and made $500. That's not true, because there were other costs you incurred: the mask, the invitations, the gas, the wear and tear. Everything has to be about a typical consultant. If you say, I'm able to leave my job, not necessarily true that it was just because of Jafra. Maybe your husband got a raise. Maybe you invested in the stock market and got, a return, or you sold a house. So again, be cautious. You can't also take a picture of your check and say, this is my income, because again, there's other costs that incurred. So if your 1099 was $26,000, you can't say that, okay? So inferred and explicit income claims, right? So you just be authentic. Again, you cannot sell what's possible, but we share what is typical. The key is consumption model. The top of the comp plan is not typical, but you offer coaching and training like Rosa talked about, because we do have we have a career path built for you where we provide support, training, and coaching. But you do have to work at this business. So when you say that you have success, you also want to always validate it with work. I work by planting seeds and meeting people along my day, using sachets, using my online presence with my free social media kit and website. This business pays well when you work. The typical in the industry, and this is what they want to legally see, that 70% of the people who join your company will be product purchasers. That's okay, and you want that. They will join somewhere. Make sure it's Jafra, because that differentiates. That's why Jafra has 30 and 40%. That's for your typical entry consultants who just want to be consumers, right? That's okay. Talk about that. That again, we have a great comp plan model for those who just want to be product purchasers and buy direct as a consumer from the company. We're proud to offer you 30% with an order any time of year, any size, or 40% when, again, you have a $300 order or month that could start you at 40%. Those are called direct buyers. They are product purchasers. They're consumers direct to the company. And when you work and you have a monthly business building your clients, building your team, and you want passive income, which is what your team will bring you, starting with 4 consultants, building your clients each month or each week, then that's what we call our Jafra consultants, right? They are distributors. They are people who build clients and consultants. So I just wanted to bring you up to date with a little bit of learnings I had. And remember, when in doubt, feel free about what you're saying or what you're posting to do that at Jafra Cares, and just write an email, and Anna and Jessica from our legal team will be there to answer that. Always copy me as well, because then I see what type of training we need. So leaders, I wanted, as we get into the busy sponsoring and promoting season, to just educate you with some of the top words that I saw. So again, this was just another picture I found that active income, this was another way that it's claimed. You work for your money. That's when you're employed and self-employed, right? So you work for yourself, but you can't take holidays. You can't take 6 weeks off because the business doesn't keep going. In case this helps you, I want to give you a couple of pictures. Passive is when money is working for you. Number one way is to have a big business where people work hard with them and for them to generate their income, and your income multiplies. And then there's investing, right? These are people who, again, they've worked hard for the money, but they're investing it to try to get that good life. So I hope this helps you a little bit and gives you just a couple of verbiages as we continue to sponsor today and into this holiday season. Really, again, I know Carol just updated this. You had it in your email and in WhatsApp and Facebook, but it's really just using pictures. You know, in Jafra, we offer a trip for everyone who is willing to work, build their team, build their clients, right? We are proud to have a business where success is beautiful, from our product lines to you creating your career path. We offer you products that people want, they're gonna buy. Like Jackie talked about, they're out there, they're looking for them. We even offer 3 car programs, which is really attractive to men, by the way. They love to hear, as Rosa said, she's getting a car bonus, she's earning a Mazda, and she'll be getting a Mercedes. Men love that, okay? So you can talk about it because it's a program. And the great story, how Jan and Frank created the company. But using this shopping list is key with your clients at tabletop events. How many products do they use? And have they ever joined a company to be a direct consumer to the company? So be proud out loud of what we have. So that rolls me into, and I'm just going to do this all in one quick segment here, about recognition. This month, our leader meetings that we started with action planning meetings, or if you were in a room and not just on Zoom with me, we really talked about recognition. Giving recognition feeds people's souls and makes them feel great about themselves and the work they do. Recognition is key. That separates us from those 4 quads of income. Recognition is the driver. Great leaders celebrate other people's ideas, even more than their own. Having guest speakers like we did today, inviting them to share or be involved at your meeting, and do it in a way that's real and from the heart. Whether you're a millennial or a retiree, authenticity, integrity is key. And that comes with involvement and your heart. So I wanted to end our leader segment this month with the 3 tips for more powerful recognition. And I'm going to do a quick scroll. 1, show that you care. And listen, the first words out of Rosa Lopez, who went from DM2 to DD2 this year, was she listens. Show you care by listening. Before expecting something from people, show that you care. What do you want? What would you want to be celebrating? What would make you happy should this business succeed by your hard work? She acknowledges what they say and then listens to their ideas. Jan taught us, listen and listen more to really understand what others are saying. So you'll have these slides, but I paused, leaders. Think about it. You have so many discovery opportunities to ask those questions that Rosa talked about. Your new consultant interview before they even join, helping them picture their why, their what if. having future leaders and future district director interviews. Rosa Lopez found 15 future DDs, and that's who she's now coaching every weekend training. Same thing, whether it's a future manager, a future district director, a future ambassador, having interviews and inviting people to your future manager team, your future director team, like Rosa talked about. Then they become a consultant. Now the view changed from their interview. How are we onboarding and listening? Your service calls, when you're calling your eyes today, your inactives, so that they order this month and they're active and they have their maybe 40% order this month, so they're 50% during the peak 3 shopping months for them to do their holiday shopping at consumer prices, right? Next, at meetings and parties, just watching, observing, listening, and talking to people after they've been there. And your seasonal or anniversary calls. Every season's a new reason. Now it's holiday. It's here, October. There's 4 seasons in a year for a reason. It's a time to say the holidays have hit. Is it your time to hit more hours into your Jafra business and maybe have a debt-free holiday season? Maybe just learn how to shop smarter and have Jafra under every tree. And those anniversary calls, when it's their anniversary, to call and say, Happy New Year, Happy New You. Is it your time this year to do more with your Jafra business and create some passive income? Number 2, recognize others in relation to important goals and objectives. Leaders have the opportunity to recognize good business practices and goal achievements. Recognition leads to positive results. Jan's quote, praise people for what they do right, and they'll do more of it. So incredibly true. Jackie said that was happening to her with the VIP program. Now, this is going back to Rosa's segment today, segment 1. Rosa talked about, really, she started to show people the money. Wow, that wasn't too tough, but she realized she wasn't. She wasn't talking about the 3-car programs, life insurance, that when you're an ambassador and you pass away, you can give your business to your family and they continue all of that income in the legacy program. Talking about the career path of 8 levels, showing them there's 5 leader bonuses every month. Really, like Jackie talked about, how is she driving the VIP program? She's helping them really understand the value of 30, 40, and 50. They're placing small orders and she's calling and teaching. And welcome to Jafra VIP, the monthly gifts like the clock, going to $1,000 for free shipping and national recognition, 2 QNCs versus 3 QNCs. So again, show and guide them. They don't know it if you don't show it, right? Oops, sorry, lost a slide here. What else do we have? Many of you do this, but this will be a checklist for your workbook. Weekly report drawings. I know Marie Menard shared this on our last webinar. It's really working. She also went to the Green by 19 or the early birds, and she's getting all of her branches to hit their goals by the 19th or 15th, whichever date you choose. She's having clients order early, her consultants order early, so it's working. Using the 63 conversations as the most important coaching tool each week and celebrating when they achieve it. Having your team goals and team drawings when they achieve their goals, like we do in the region. When they attend a meeting, appreciating that and giving recognition to that. When they met their goals that they set. Success schedulers, having 5 parties on their books, 10 parties. I love what Rosa said. The only way I'm going to give them my time is when they show me their calendar and it's booked. If it's not booked, you're not willing to do the work. When they bring guests or give you referrals, another great recognition. Those anniversary calls we just talked about. If they've attended Jafra's webinars, the regional webinars, your webinars, again, acknowledging and asking them to share. Smart Start graduation, really important. Again, that you're following up with what we have and involving them in the region. Leader influence is not when the month is over with your newsletter. It's recognizing while it's happening to influence them to go to your higher level of recognition. That is the one big change Rosa Lopez did in the last year. She made a newsletter. She trained around that expectation of those levels, teaching parties, doing the business, sponsoring teams. She leads by example, but she follows up every week with coaching, training, and recognizes them in the action like Jackie said. So again, I challenge you all as leaders, How often are we showing what Jafra has? And you'll see the new compensation plan, the new booklet. It will be out, like I said, effective tomorrow in Beautiful. So we're excited to have that. So don't stop showing. Have your meeting at the Mazda dealer. Go to our Mercedes dealer. Take your team on a fun ride and start to get that belief like Rosa's been talking about. Remember to continue the national recognition. We're halfway, July, August, September. Who plus you will be celebrating our sharing award with a pin because they've had 12 QNCs from July to December. The 6,000 in retail, track and involve and train the brilliant sellers, and again, the sharing award. And make sure you align your training, coaching, and communication every week, every meeting, every month. Remember, 400 monthly is the minimum. Having a sponsor each month, like the watch, is the minimum to earn the rewards. Flexibility, freedom, and rewards. And then we've got the higher level at 1,000. 2 QNCs for the annual recognition or 3 QNCs for the regional monthly recognition. So again, this is what Jafra has, the region has, our recognition has, and of course, moving up in title and all the programs of income. So how do we do this? We do it with recognition. We do it with sending notes and cards in the mail or by texting. We do it on Facebook Live. And I challenge you, instead of texting, send a video. We'll spotlight this on Thursday's training, but start making a video on WhatsApp. Start going live on Facebook. Start doing a video in a text. 1 minute is the longest. And stop texting, because people love to see your face, hear your voice. That's your brand. Start doing phone trees like I do with you every week, because that's your voice. That's you. Have special seating at your meetings for VIPs. Welcome to Jafra Consultants. Pins, ribbons. You see what we do, duplicate it. Certificates. Have testimonies and stories. Have those coaching groups like Rosa talked about. And again, keep the challenges going weekly with celebration, recognition, or team success drawings. Carry their pictures and their whys. Carry them everywhere you go to every meeting. Remember step 3, recognizing everyone regardless of their role, be it big or small in your lineage matters. Whether individual or team level, recognition has a place with everyone's daily routine. It's the best part of your job. Whether you're recognizing clients, hostesses, consultants, or leaders, actively recognizing those who have a positive attitude or positive impact in our personal and professional lives. It's no different than what you do as a mom, a wife, a grandma. Recognition grows the heart fonder. It improves their quality of life and yours. As Jan said, be willing to lead by example. You as a leader have the opportunity to build trust, engagement, and loyalty. And that begins with people feeling that they are truly valued and respected. It's not just sharing and caring, it's caring enough to make a difference, as Jan said. There's a great article in Forbes magazine. You'll have this, you can look at it if you want. It's written by David Novak about why recognition matters in the workplace. I'm not going to read all of this, but the whole article, but I wanted to summarize. The lack of acknowledgement has a direct impact on productivity. 40% of employed Americans say they'd put more energy into work if they were recognized more often. Harness the power of recognition. Organizations can revitalize a company culture and connect people back to the company by creating a catalyst for bottom line results, widespread confidence that everyone matters in the organization, every order, every consultant. Men and women alike are most likely to call a friend or family to show recognition rather than a text and email, post on social media, or a handwritten card. Across the board, more than half of Americans agree. Social media, though, has become meaningful and is the easiest way to fast recognition. 7 out of 10 Americans wish they were recognized more. 83% said they would do more and could do more to recognize others. In summary, the CEO of Yum Brands, he said this in the story in the article: I frequently handed out personalized rubber chickens or cheese head awards and would give out a set of wind-up walking teeth to employees who walked the talk. While the form and delivery of recognition can and should vary, the key Make it fun, make it real, make it prizes, make it appreciation. The key is to make it personal to you and the person you're recognizing. So we know the checklist of how to close the month strong, focusing on VIPs, the $1,000 approach, tracking halfway for national recognition, having those QNCs from August, maybe they didn't QNC yet, having that done today in September. The new consultants from July, they're still earning the longevity balm. The August consultants are earning the Perry this month. The new ones in September are eligible for 50% and Welcome to Jafra. They cannot earn the Welcome to Jafra gifts if they sponsor without the 400 now. Very important. They're leaving 4 months of $200 of gifts on the table if they don't start now in the new program at 400 the month they join. And again, any new consultants from March or later through August, end of August, can still earn that iPad. The QNCs are key to earn the watch this month as well. Track your number of orders goals today. Contact your consultants, contact your leaders. Let's have success with the number of orders goals. We're ending the quarterly bonus. Let's make sure our I's are inactives, our P's, they're gonna go inactive and they won't, again, continue to get mailings. We wanna keep them active so they're at 50% during October, November, December. Today is key for that, for them to activate towards that. Last chance for your clients, last chance for $19 kits, all 3 of them. They're not duplicated in October. So this is the last chance to have 3 $19 kits. Reach out to those to requalify to manager, hit their maintenance this month. Let's avoid grace periods and let's bring back our leaders to make that 11% for the holiday season. National conference is 119 today and will continue into October. And again, tomorrow, Tuesday at 11 a.m. Pacific is the monthly business meeting. So let's get our teams on board. I will be reviewing our Jafra Amber Region calendar on our webinar. This is a weird week because of my travels that you will have one more webinar this week. It will be this Thursday, 9 a.m. Today was a change because I have to leave and go to another webinar. But 9 a.m. this Thursday Pacific will be our October action planning. So you have in blue all of your training, in red all of your coaching. All of these cities are for you to do some Facebook boosting and get attendees as guests at our upcoming holiday trainings. And again, I will go through the calendar, but take a look. It's already been posted and I updated it with Jafra's webinars. I'll send it today and I'll post it today. But we're kicking off tomorrow with some kind of fun ideas on things you can do to get people together, posts you can do to get people pampering and connecting and having fun. There's one more announcement before I go. We have it all ready for you. Your amazing 8 great Smart Start Monday night trainers, Lori, Marie, Vicki, Michelle, Gail, and Evelyn, Lisa, and Sharon, have now created your Smart Start change. So starting tomorrow, you will get an email from me that will show all of this in a separate email to leaders. So we have a new welcome email from me. I have recorded a welcome video to welcome every new consultant each week to the Jafra Amber region. And there's a new workbook and we have 4 links. We've now recorded about 30 minutes per team. Each duet recorded their own smart recording of the week. Please do not replace this. That is only for those who can't attend. We also in each email have our WhatsApp, our Zoom, and our Facebook connections. But none of this email or videos or recording work if you don't. We need you as leaders to get all your new and renewed holiday consultants online. We need them to show up on Monday nights. We need you to do a follow-up coaching support group for those. Again, if we train on Mondays, have Tuesdays and connect. What did you learn last night? What did we apply? It's not for them to go permanently to training every week. It's they go once and you're coaching them how to apply what they learned from Smart Start to Smart Money, Smart Tools, and Smart Sharing. And then coach them to use the 63 conversations that you recognize and reward them and acknowledge their steps each week. Help them plan their week and have celebration weekly. That's the key. You also have the graduation certificate. Please do that at your trainings each month, your Smart Start graduates. And when they get to 2, They join me on Thrive Thursdays at Smart Start Advanced when they've got 2 on their team. We'll send you the renewed toolkit. Remember our focus. We train them every week how to take advantage of the monthly 50% and starting with at least one new sponsor every month. We are about 50% and 11%. That's how they duplicate, and they multiply by teaching. That is our mantra of what we do. We even have recognition on WhatsApp, by the way. So they report on WhatsApp to the Smart Start Trainers of the Week, and we've been giving gifts away. So again, I send them a gift or two and congratulate them. So when your team member gets on that WhatsApp group, please ask to join that as well. We don't always know who they are. So, and then you've got your certificate. So this is all in your units on Facebook. So that is everything that we have for you with the October news and what's new ahead. So this now ends our recording. I'm not going to stay on live today. I will be back live on Thursday's webinar for our action planning for October. It's time to go. Close your month strong. Go achieve your goals. Go have some fun sharing Jafra. I hope today this helped you gain a couple of perspectives, a little bit of education with recognition and words to use. Thank you all for being here. Have a great week. Happy closing. I'll be up all night right alongside you. Bye, everyone. Thank you.